Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
And top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final Tuesday, where tonight we were thick with drama in all things basketball.
Yes, indeed. We are tracking tournaments for you tonight in Warsaw, Winchester, Whitehall, and Camp Point. But we begin tonight with a loaded slate in Northeast Missouri,
including a showdown tonight at Pink Out Night between the Hannibal Pirates and the host Palmyra Panthers. And those Palmyra kids, they know how to throw a party. Their team was up by 6 at the end of the first half, and in the second half, about to extend things. Great passing right here. Basil Keller on the backdoor cut. That's Brock Butler. It's an 8-point lead. But Hannibal had 2 significant second half runs in this game. The first fueled by this guy, the big fella, Dylan Powell, the freshman, had 20 points on the game, and he was good. Got plenty of assistance as his team chipped away, thanks to Eric Hugenberg's 3 here at that big Palmyra lead. And in fact, it would be a 6-point lead when Hannibal was all done, thanks to this guy, Elijah Harrison, with the pull-up jumper right here. However, Palmyra would come back, tie the game back up at 48 at the end of 3. But in the fourth quarter, Hannibal finds a way to shut this thing down and pull off the victory on the road. The Pirates get the win by the final count in this one of 68-63. The Powell brothers, Dalton and Dylan, with 41 combined points in that one. Ross.
How about the Knox County and Marion County boys? You know this one's going to be a good matchup. Early on, let's get it going with Case and Spratt. He will get underneath, hit this very nice reverse layup. The length on the arms there gets him enough stretch, hits it off the glass, but Knox County's going to answer as they always do with Royce Poor. You can't leave him alone in the corner because he's going to do that to you. Hits the big 3 right there. This one just back and forth all night. Marion County, we have a Reed Plunkett sighting, lighting it up from three-point land, and that's what he can do, and that's really what he does every single night. Good stuff there from Reed. And on the other side, Kellen Gillespie, fast break. He'll finish underneath nicely on the stretch there. Marion County gets another Case and Spratt hoop coming up here, but it would be Knox County emerging by 7 in this game. Final score was 58-51 there.
Top cat battle in Lewis County between Highland and Canton tonight. Tyler Neiman, Austin Richmiller, not exactly going at it like KG and Mello. They actually like each other until the game started in this one, and then it was back and forth action throughout regulation and more. Derek Smith starts things off for his team with the jumper on the baseline. The answer comes courtesy of David McReynolds, who had himself a huge night with 22 points. Back again. Look at this. Gabe McKenzie swat away, and the finish with the one-handed flush. He had 2 dunks on the night. Gabe McKenzie showing out for the cameras tonight. The Tigers still attacking in this one. Great ball movement. Everybody going to touch the ball after the rebound, and eventually Brandon Bearhorst is going to attack, draw the contact, bucket, Band-Aid, and a 3-point play. However, Highland would not let this game get away from them. Derek Smith attacking yet again. Pretty scoop shot from this guy. We'd go to overtime in this game where Canton manages to find a way to stay undefeated and beat Highland for the second time in about 72 hours. The victory today goes to Highland in overtime, or excuse me, I should say Canton in overtime. 68-63, the Canton Tigers still undefeated. Elsewhere on the Missouri and Iowa scoreboard tonight, Monroe City felled by Macon behind 22 points from Trey Cothe in that ball game. Elsewhere for you tonight, South Shelby a 10-point winner over Louisiana. Van Far falls to Father Tolton by 7. It was North Shelby beating Schuyler County 43-32. The Holy Trinity boys, I guess they at least beat the spread tonight. They lose to Burlington Notre Dame 61-54. Justin Menke had 13 points in that ball game, and Fort Madison continues to play outstanding basketball. John Nagel with 21 in a victory tonight for Fort Madison over Davis County. Hancock County tournament, Paxton Harmon getting the chance to play a full game tonight against West Hancock, a luxury he did not have at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. And Paxton Harmon gets things going for his team. He plays the dish man. First he scores there, then plays the dish man here to Coy Dorothy. Beautiful dish right here to Dorothy, who's wide open for 3. Brody Gronwald going to answer, though, at the other end. Working for a 3 of his own. He is wide open, and you can't leave him like that. Great bucket for him. Gronwald going off tonight just in advance of his Student Athlete of the Week feature coming up tomorrow at 6.
Good timing.
Meanwhile, it would be West Hancock finding a way to win on its home floor, holding things off. Big fourth quarter from Paxton Harmon and big defense from West Hancock, which holds Brody Gronwald to 1 point in the fourth. It would be a 1-point victory tonight for West Hancock. 45-44 was your final. Ross.
Southeastern and Keokuk in the first game of the night in Warsaw. Todd Fox's team lost by 2 last night. The Chiefs won by 5, so both teams no stranger to close games. Kendall Clark's going to haul in a rebound here, gets it going, and he just rebounds, well, better than everybody in Iowa Class 3A, as we well know. Good job there. Shea Flester, though, a little bit of a soft touch off the glass. He has some very nice moves inside in the post. And Johnny Dahl, though, other end, he's going to hit a short jumper. These teams just seesawed the lead back and forth, but late in the game, Keokuk would be able to pull away as they get the win 45-40. But I tell you what, Chris, Southeastern a very tough out this week.
How about Pittsfield, Ross?
Pittsfield and Porta finishing things off over on I-72. Early on, Kennedy Cattleman had himself a very nice night in the early going. He is going to create off the dribble here, gets the bounce, couple of bounces off the rim, gets it to go, and then he would create nicely off the dribble. Once again, you'll see him here off the assist from Ethan Barrowman, getting it inside, and Porta really just didn't have an answer. Great dribble drive there for Mr. Cattleman. Later on, Sauke's defense just too good tonight. They got a lot of nice traps at the half court. Pittsfield wins this game tonight 64-47 thanks to Ethan Barrowman and his 15 points.
On the scoreboard, game that just went final, just the third triple overtime in the 91-year history of the Winchester Invitational, and Central loses to Liberty. Final count in this one was 47-46 as Liberty gets the victory, advancing on to the semifinals in triple overtime. Earlier in the night, Griggsville Perry, no problem taking care of Brown County. Also tonight, the Rushville Industry boys with a big win on the road over South Fulton, and Farmington tonight beats BPCA 69-61. Keokuk girls, Ross?
It would be a full court take here early on from Keokuk. Everybody had a Mountain Dew before the game. The crowd fired up, but check out Rachel Dunlap just shutting it down. And that is the way to play defense down low. But it's really tough to stop Araya Dade, as we've seen this year. Great bounce pass there from Hannah Rella. She gets the runner to go inside. Later on, Jordan Fletcher would get her own block in the corner. A lot of nice defense from the big, tall people tonight, as it would be final score in this one. I believe QHS gets this win 64-52 over Lady Chiefs tonight.
On the scoreboard, one to pass along from Southeast Iowa. It's now 10-2 for Central E. A winner over Cardinal of Eldon, 61-31 was your final there. Palmyra and Hannibal girls going at it. All Palmyra all the time in this game as the kids. They had reason to dance if they were Palmyra fans, and they were. Megan Hooper have a first half, 8 points. You'll see 2 of them coming up right here. 8 rebounds. She was a killer tonight, keeping her team alive and viable on the offensive glass. Ms. Hooper, if you please, once more with the offensive take right here. Palmyra looks really good early. Hannibal down by as many as 11-0 early on in this ball game. Eventually, Teresa Sheffer gets her team going a little bit right here with the larceny and the layup at the other end, but Lexi Lawson and company had too many answers in this ball game. Palmyra gets the victory tonight. Final count in this one was 54-33 for the girls clad in pink. Marion County and Knox County going at it as well. This game would be fun, and it would be interesting, and it would go down to the wire. Knox County starting things off with Shanna Elder driving the lane, getting the bucket and the Band-Aid right here. Marion County, though, looking to Devin Johnson. She would provide with the steal and the left-handed lay-in, and Marion County finds a way to end this thing on a victorious note on the road. Tough climb tonight. 49-46 was your final in that ball game. Scores to pass along. Louisiana girls beat South Shelby to go 1-0 in conference, 57-50. Also, Centralia, too much for Mark Twain, winning 48-24. At the Lady Panther Classic, Unity girls over Monrose, 57-35. It was the West Central girls at the Lady Spartan Classic beating up on Pittsfield Pleasant Hill, 52-32. Your final there. Jacksonville girls tonight, a loser to Southeast, a very good Southeast team, 61-49. And Western Illinois showing out tonight as well. Big win for them, 87-52 your final. Also in wrestling, scores just as it came in. Porta beats Q&D 55-27, and Q&D beats Camp Point 47-24. We're going to do it all over on Friday. We'll see you then.